In this video, we'll solve two questions on circular seating arrangements. The difficulty level is medium. First question. P, Q, R, S, T, U, V and W are sitting around a circular table facing the center but not necessarily in the same order. First, let's note that there are 8 people. So, we'll draw the positions roughly. Now, we have P sits second to the right of U. Let's assume this is U's position. Since he is facing towards the center, this side will be the right of U. This will be the first right and this position is the second to the right of U where P will be sitting. Now let's get to the next statement. Here we have U sits opposite to T. We have already fixed the position of U. So T will be sitting in this position opposite to U. Now let's consider the next statement. Two persons sit between Q and T. The position of T is already fixed. So if there are two people between Q and T, Q should be sitting either here or here. Since we cannot be sure, let's write Q outside the chair. Now we'll move to the next statement. S sits third to the right of P. P sits here and this is the right side of P. First, second and third. This will be the position of S. Now let's come to the last statement. V sits second to the left of W. This statement means there is one position between V and W. Since this is the last statement, let's try out all our options. This position is not possible because both the seats are already taken. This will not be possible because one of the seats is taken by S. Here, one of them is taken by T. In this combination, S has already taken a seat. In this one, U has already taken the seat. Now let's come to this combination. Here, Q can take only one of the seats. But according to our statement, if V and W are seated here, then there would be no place for Q, in which case our answer would be incorrect. So let's move to the next combination. Here, both the seats are taken up. So we'll go to the next one. Let's remember, this is our final combination. Here, one of the seats is free and the other seat could be taken by Q. This means even if these two positions are taken up by V and W, Q can have another position to sit according to the question. So we'll put W here and V will sit second to the left of W, which is here. Now we are left with only one position for Q, and hence we'll fix the seat for Q here. There is only one seat left, which is taken up by R. So this is our final seating arrangement. Now let's solve another similar problem. Here we have A, B, C, D, E, F, G and H. Here again there are 8 people. First statement. G sits second to the left of E. Let's fix the position of E here. This becomes the left of E. First and second is where G will sit. Next, 4 persons sit between H and G. So from G, let's count 4 people. 1, 2, 3, 4. H could be sitting either here or the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. H could come here as well. The next statement says that we have to count from the left of H. So in this position, since he is facing towards the center, left side of H is this way. 1, 2, 3 and 4 people. That means the position of H is fixed here. Next, let's come to this statement. 3 persons sit between C and E. We already know the position of E. If you count 3 people on either side, 1, 2, 3, we can confirm that C has to sit here only. Next, we'll come to this statement. C sits third to the right of F. The same statement can be understood as F will be sitting third to the left of C. Since C is sitting facing the table, this would be the left side. First, second and the third left would be F. Now we'll come to this statement. D sits adjacent to F. One side of F is already taken. So D has to sit here. Now we have only 2 seats left for A and B. Let's see what statements are left out. B sits second to the left of A is the first statement, and 2 people sit between A and D is the second statement. If we consider this statement from D with 2 people in between, we still have 2 empty seats. So we cannot be sure of the position of A. But if we consider this statement, B sits second to the left of A. This means A has to sit here and B will sit second to the left, which is here. We now have our final solution.